Sometimes your reaction feels bigger than the situation itself. A small comment can suddenly hurt, a minor disagreement can create intense frustration, or an unexpected change can leave you emotionally overwhelmed. This doesn't necessarily mean you're overreacting. Emotional reactions are shaped by how your brain interprets what is happening, what the situation reminds you of, and how much emotional pressure you're already carrying. Understanding the pattern behind your reactions can help you respond with greater awareness instead of judging yourself for having strong feelings. Number 1. The situation touches an old wound. Certain situations can activate emotional memories connected to earlier experiences. A person's tone, a feeling of being ignored, or even a particular type of criticism may remind you of something that once hurt you. Your current reaction can then become stronger because your mind is responding to both the present moment and what it represents. Recognizing these emotional connections can help you understand why some situations affect you more deeply than others. Number 2. You interpret events as more threatening than they are. Your emotional response depends partly on the meaning you give an event. If a delayed message becomes, "They don't care about me," or a mistake becomes, "I'm going to fail," your emotional reaction will naturally become stronger. The event itself may be manageable, but the interpretation adds another layer of threat. Learning to separate what actually happened from what you assume it means can create more emotional space. Number 3. You are already carrying too much stress. Emotional reactions can become stronger when your mental and physical resources are already depleted. Work pressure, poor sleep, relationship problems, or constant responsibilities can reduce your ability to handle another difficult moment. Something that normally wouldn't bother you may suddenly feel overwhelming. Sometimes the reaction isn't only about the latest event. It's also the result of everything that came before it. Number 4. You have learned to react quickly. If you've spent years responding immediately to criticism, conflict, rejection, or uncertainty, your emotional response can become almost automatic. You may raise your voice, withdraw, defend yourself, or become anxious before you've had time to understand what you're actually feeling. The pattern can feel like part of your personality when it is really a learned response. Creating a brief pause between emotion and action can gradually give you more choice. Number 5. You don't fully understand what you're feeling. Sometimes anger is covering hurt, irritation is hiding fear, or withdrawal is protecting you from disappointment. When you can't identify the emotion underneath your reaction, it becomes harder to respond to the real problem. Naming what you feel can create clarity. "I'm not just angry, I feel dismissed," or "I'm not just anxious, I'm afraid of losing control." Emotional awareness doesn't eliminate difficult feelings, but it can make them easier to manage. Your emotional reactions may be influenced by old emotional wounds, threatening interpretations, accumulated stress, automatic response patterns, or difficulty identifying what you truly feel. The goal isn't to become emotionless or suppress strong reactions. It's to understand what your emotions are trying to communicate before you act on them. When you learn to recognize the trigger, question the interpretation, notice your stress level, pause before responding, and name the deeper emotion, you gain more control over how you respond.